to address this idea that you have to be a young person fresh out of high school or barely in college to be involved in music and pursuing a career as an artist. That is a myth, and I want to debunk that today. Record companies, labels, they do like to invest into the youth because those are the people that are creating new and exciting energy. They're the ones that are creating the trends. I want you to understand that you're only as old as your mentality allows you to be, all right? So if you're stuck in the 90s or you're stuck in 2005 and you think that just recreating old things without being innovative or putting a new twist on anything is gonna be effective, you're fooling yourself, all right? If you're afraid of social media, if you don't wanna put a camera on in front of your face, you're just doing yourself a disservice, you know what I mean? So you gotta adapt to the things that are going on, but you can absolutely continue to be yourself within those spaces. And the edge you have as an older artist is that you probably bring in more money on a yearly basis than somebody that's 18, 19, 23 years old, you know what I mean? When I was in my early 20s, I was broke as hell. I had a lot of talent, but I did not understand why nobody could really help me. And the reason why they were trying to get me to do trendy things was because I did not have any money to invest in myself, and I did not have sales history. I didn't have sync licensing going on for myself. Use that experience to your advantage, you know what I'm saying? You also understand that you have a career and a life and a family that you have to take care of outside of music. So if a deal or a business proposal isn't actually beneficial to you, you're more apt to turn it down and say, you know what, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. If you've already been through a couple situations where you dealt with trash management or you signed with an indie label that really didn't have no money or anything, no resources to put into you, you're not gonna be quick to go back into those types of situations. To properly play the game, you gotta understand the rules of engagement and you gotta be able to manipulate them to your advantage, you know what I mean? It's very possible, and you don't have to chase this superstardom. You don't have to be the face of iHeartRadio or none of that type of stuff in order to be successful. It's really just about understanding what you want out of life and understanding what it's gonna take for you to get to that specific benchmark, you know what I mean? And it doesn't mean you gotta sell 1 million records or get 1 million spins on Spotify in order to do so.